back. Yeah, I double checked the video. My phone was saying that the screen had changed orientation, but it in fact did not. So everything turned out to be real grainy there. So let's see what happens this time. I did cover up the little spot that we were talking about in the last one, but I'll go over all of that again with y'all. And there again, there we are breaking off the asparagus right at the crown on the very top of it. I'm going to dig down again and show y'all that one more time. All right, so there we are, back down to the crown. We'll bring y'all over here. And of course, it's doing the same thing it did earlier. I'm just going to ignore it. All right, here we go. So here we are back down at the crown. Right about there. And we'll pull on this one and you'll see I'm breaking it directly off of the crown of the plant itself. So that's pretty much the whole goal here. Break it off down there at the crown. Get my fingers in a little more so you can see a little better. Break it off just like so. But anyway, that's what's happening there. We're actually kind of waiting on a good time to go ahead and take the broilers off to the processor. So I'm doing this just to kill a little bit of time until that occurs. And about the broilers, just for the fun of it, they have been from hatch until today, they are 10 weeks old, so they're pretty daggone big birds, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It keeps on saying that the screen's rotated, but it's not. Yeah, unfortunate the screen is doing that to us on the phone here. But yeah, if y'all were to have any questions in chat, I can't even see it right now. It's just basically blocking out my entire screen. But anyway, this is a part of our strawberry patch down here. This is where we raise strawberries right through here. We put down way too many wood chips and it kind of killed off the plants. But down below us, it's really, really nice. As far as how thick the strawberries are, that is. All right. And if you look at that like magic, they're already starting to regrow. Look at that. Talk about fast. No, total kidding. There's some new sprouts coming up, some new growth, which is awesome. They have some pretty good size to them. Bigger around than my pinky, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, that's how that goes. I don't know why the screen is doing this to me. Must be a glitch with the YouTube app or something. Who knows? Another look at all that right there. Really starting to see all their horse nettle in there too. This will make it easier to be able to clean all that out. And one other thing, if and when this is successful, I'm sure it'll work out just fine. In reality of trying to sell asparagus, we really don't have a lot here. It stretches as far as you can see in the lens and maybe twice as much out here. That's about it. So it takes a whole lot of asparagus to really have a whole lot to be able to sell, that's for sure. It takes a lot. But yeah, so we'll see. I mean, these crowns have gotten pretty big over the past few years. They've been in the ground for at least 4 years now. So they're really starting to get some pretty good size to them. So maybe that'll help out. Long and short, they may not make it to the farmer's market or not. We're not totally sure yet. It just depends on how much we have and who buys it, wherever they buy it. Just keep in mind, we also sell to restaurants as well. So they may buy all of it before we even have the opportunity to take it to the farmer's market. But we do have a category on there for that, so we can see how that goes. And of course, our actual farm name is not the same as what you see here on YouTube. It's actually Porterfield Run Farm, and we don't ship any products at this time. So just give you a heads up about that. Found another little bit of new growth. Let's see how it tastes. Pretty good. Nice and tender. Juicy. Really good flavor. Usually it doesn't start getting stringy until you're down in this area here, somewhere in that range there. Again, I can't see the screen, so I don't know what y'all are seeing. Let's see, a little bit stringy right there. You can see that right here. Not so much on the stringy side, but let's see. Take one more bite. Yep, that was getting stringy. But to be expected. It should have been taller than that. I just pulled it to show y'all something. So there it is again. Let me see. Again, I highlighted it. I can even see the screen here. Yep, I can't see anything. But anyway, so that's that. I'm going to continue on here. There's no example of us pulling the asparagus directly from the crown. And hopefully we can come back to you with another live and let y'all see how everything turned out. It should only be a few days. I'd say less than a week, I would imagine, and these things should be popping up. But hopefully the weather's good enough to be able to come out here and do that. Not too hot, not raining. But we'll see. Well, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a good one.